Shalom, y'all. What's going on, everybody? I go by Ishwa, Na-Wan, Yasharahla. And I just want to take the time tonight to come out here and talk to y'all. I'm on my lunch break right now, but I'm going to try to get some time in just to speak with y'all. And I just want to talk to y'all about how good the Most High has been in my life. You know, I just want to give y'all some testimonies. I just want to talk about whatever the Spirit leads me to talk about. I just feel it in my spirit. I have to say something. Man, I don't even know where to start, to be honest, but you know, the things of the Most High, the way He's moving in this earth right now, the things that He's doing, is mind-blowing. And if you have eyes to see in the spiritual, y'all know what I'm talking about. In this time, y'all know that the Most High is gathering His people. Y'all know He's setting Israel back up. He's taking us out of our captivity. He's bringing out more books. He's showing His hand. He's calling us from these trenches that we're in. He's lifting us back up to where He originally had us. And you have to see that. Like, just looking around, man, you just see black businesses booming. A lot of things we're doing, it's prospering now. And it's not all about just, you know, money and living good financially and all that stuff. No, it's way deeper than that. This is a spiritual thing. And I, like, to be honest with y'all, when it comes to the truth, I knew about the truth for a while now, but I recently just started operating in it. I couldn't run from it no more. I couldn't sit back and just play the side. You know, I couldn't be on the fence no more because it was too evident. It's right there in my face, and I just could not hide from it no more. So, man, I just hear the Holy Spirit just, even to this day, still telling me, let go. The Holy Spirit just telling me to let go. And that's what I'm doing. I'm giving in. I'm not fighting it no more. I'm giving in to the Most High, because He's calling me, and I've been feeling Him call me for a long time now. Especially when it comes to the truth, I've been hearing Him call me, and I have to listen. So y'all, I'm saying, like, if y'all hear the Most High calling y'all, please listen. Take that call. I'm telling you, it will be the best thing you have ever done in your life. I'm telling y'all, I've been a Christian for 32 years. And I finally came up out of that. And when people hear you talk about Christianity and, you know, coming up out of it, you know, a lot of eyebrows get raised up and feelings start to stir up, and people get mad and like, well, what's wrong with Christianity? I mean, why all of a sudden you talking bad about Christianity? That's the faith you grew up in. Yeah, and that's the problem. Y'all gotta understand, nobody wants to do the research. Nobody wants to dig into why they believe what they believe. Most of the stuff that we've been taught growing up is just that. We've been taught that growing up. We never took the time out to step back and do the research myself. Why do we believe what we believe? Who said Christians had it right? Who said Catholic had it right? Who said Mormons have it right? Who said Muslims, Buddhism, or any other religion on this earth? Who says they have it right? When we have the accounts of the Most High right in front of us, and it has our history and everything that happened, and we still with a straight face have the nerve to say otherwise. We don't believe everything, and if we do believe it, we got a hell of a way of showing it. The Most High is moving in this earth in a mighty way right now. He's doing a lot. And I see the things that He's doing. I see that, like, the things He's doing in my life, man, like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how. The stuff that I should be down and out about right now, the stuff that I should be taking depression pills and all that stuff, the stuff that's going on in my life right now. But I can't, it's not stressing me like it used to. Like I said, I've been operating in this truth for 4 months now. And these 4 months, I have learned way more than I have ever learned being a Christian. I have felt the Holy Spirit on me heavy in these last 4 months. And I'm learning so much, and I'm coming into everything of the Most High, and it's like, yo, this is beautiful, man. There's no way in the world you cannot say that you're not in the truth when you're serving the Most High this way. And then everybody, see, we come into the truth and knowing who we are. A lot of people can't accept it. A lot of our own people can't accept it. And it hurts that they can't accept it. They don't want to accept it because they don't want to break away from what they've been taught growing up. To them, it's like, oh, you don't have enough faith if you're trying to go this way and go that way. No, that's not what it is. It's not that I've lost my faith. It's my faith has grown. My faith has been in one spot my entire life until I came into the truth. When I came into the truth, my faith, why settle for that mustard seed faith? And that's another, the Christian church always talk about that faith the size of that little mustard seed. Why settle for that? Why settle for that little mustard seed of faith? You can have so much more. There's so much more that the Most High has for you. You need to go out there and get it. We're not supposed to be content with this little bit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm hungry. Spiritually, I am hungry. I am thirsty. I want it. I'm going for it. I'm studying. I'm listening. I'm watching. I'm praying. I'm fasting. I've never fasted before. I've never thought, I'm not going to say I never thought about it, but I've never actually done it. But the Most High is bringing me into a place that I've never been before. And to be honest, I love it. And oh Lord, Most High, I pray that you forgive me for the fact that I've even tried to fight against you. That I tried to, back away from this truth and stay in Christianity and all this. And I'm glad that I stopped fighting. It's the best thing I ever did. I'm happy. Even with this little bit that I know, even this little bit of information that I have, and I have so much more to gain. This is what the Most High will do for you. Just that little bit that you're learning, the little bit that you have right now. I'm not saying that's enough. No, I want more, but even in the little bit that I have, I feel like I've gained everything. Even through the fact like what's going on in my life right now, my marriage is falling apart, but I still feel like I'm gaining everything. Things that would hurt me doesn't hurt me anymore. When you do the things of the Most High, oh my gosh, the things that He'll do for you, it's so effortless to follow Him. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Like, this is beautiful, man. I'll tell the world about it. I'll shout it from every mountain on earth. The Most High is doing His thing. All praise to the Most High, man. All praise, man. Like, I can't get over it, man. And just to watch what He's doing for the people around me. My sister and my brother-in-law, her husband, they just went to Arizona to get baptized by Elder Ahyah. Beautiful baptism. Beautiful baptism, man. It was special. And even though it only lasted about, 5 minutes, it was still, it was, to see that, do you know what that did for my spirit? That elevated me and took me to a whole nother realm, man. Y'all don't understand. And that was something that didn't even concern, that didn't have nothing to do with me. That was my sister and her husband. But to see them accept the Most High and to see that the Most High is with them, it's beautiful, man. Then you see that and you be like, man, I got to get right. Look what He's doing for them. I want some of that. I gotta have that. I don't want nothing less than that. And you shouldn't want to settle for nothing less than what the Most High has for you. Because I guarantee you it's more than you ever thought you would have for yourself. And this ain't just me quoting stuff that I've heard. I'm telling y'all what I know. Try stepping out on a leap of faith and see where that takes you. I can give y'all a testimony right now of taking a leap of faith and what it's done for me. I moved to Tallahassee about almost 3 years ago. Me, my wife, and my 2 kids. Before we moved here, we was living with my mother-in-law. And we just couldn't get ahead. We couldn't get ahead. We trying to help everybody else, and we was living with her mother, and we was only paying, she wouldn't even let us pay rent. We was just paying, like a light bill or something like that, or the cable. So the money I had coming in was money to save for a place, but at the same time, we really couldn't get ahead because we was always trying to help somebody, or somebody always needed help. So we really couldn't move ahead. And it's not that we didn't want to help, but we had to start looking out for our family at one point, get out her mom's house, because we have a family of 4. Trust me, we need our own space. So since we couldn't get ahead, we decided to move to Tallahassee. And at first, my wife always talked about moving to Tallahassee because she always wanted to go to Florida State. And one year we actually came up here, and she tried to sign up for Florida State and everything. And while we was up here, I was like, this ain't too bad. I can actually picture myself living up here. And after that, we just took off with it. And we set a date, and we said by this time next year, we're going to move to Tallahassee. And we did. But we stepped out on faith when we did it, because when we moved out here, we didn't have a place to stay. We didn't have money. All we had was my 2002 Buick Rendezvous, my kids, my wife, and we had 3 totes. One tote was full of clothes. Another tote was full of pots and pans. And the other tote was full of my kids' toys. And the clothes that we had on our backs. We took that Rendezvous, and we headed straight up to Tallahassee. Didn't know how we was going to do it, what we was going to do, or anything like that. And I was looking to transfer jobs because I was working at Walmart down there in Clearwater, and I was trying to look for a transfer. But the store I was supposed to transfer to, things wasn't really looking, I was waiting. Like, I tried to get a job months before we left, and it just wasn't falling through. They tried to tell me to step down as a manager and become a regular associate. And I wasn't with that, y'all. The Holy Spirit kept telling me, don't do that. Don't do that. So what ended up happening is, well, when we moved up here, we came to an extended stay. Now, mind you, the Walmart that I was trying to work at was across town in Tallahassee. It was across the town, on the other side of town. But the extended stay we stopped at, I didn't even know that there was a Walmart directly across the street from that. I didn't even know that Walmart was there. And I was like, yo, maybe I should check this Walmart out. And the second day we got here, I ended up getting the job there. The second day. Remind you, we had no money. We didn't know what we was going to do. We didn't know where we were going to stay. And I didn't know what was going on with the whole job situation, but we still stepped out on faith because we was trying to wield ourselves to, just break away from everything and just try to stand on our own feet. So I got the job. All praise to the Most High. I didn't have to step down as a manager. All praise to the Most High. Oh, Lord, I thank you so much. And then, here's the thing. The extended stay that we were staying in, even though I had got the job, the extended stay was kind of expensive. So every month we were paying at least $1,200 just to stay in that extended stay. If that was the case, if I would have known that, I could have got a house. But our rental history wasn't too good because we had, problems with our rental history. Some things we couldn't do anything about. And some things was out of our hands when it came to that. So we kept trying to look for places who, wasn't doing credit checks and all of that. And we ended up staying in that extended stay for 6 months. 6 months. And one day my wife forgot to renew the room. Human. We make errors. She forgot to renew the room. And the lady that we hired to be my daughter's babysitter, my wife and her were talking, and it just came out. And she said, well, you guys can stay with me and my husband. We have an extra room. and we pretty much stay in our room anyway upstairs. So you guys can have the bottom half of the house. I have a room, and then I have a pull-out couch. And when my wife told me, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was too proud. I said, no, I don't want to do that. No, because trust me, any man we don't want to go through that, because first of all, it hurts to know that we can't take care of our family the way we want to. Now we have to lean on complete strangers. And, well, I had to humble myself. Spirit said, you might want to do this. So I did. I gave in. I didn't want to, but I did. Thank you, Most High. And we stayed with them for 6 months. And they was about to have a baby, so pretty soon we was going to have to get up and out anyway. And we probably would have ended up going back to the extended stay. But this is what the Most High did. Now remember, we came here with nothing. We had nothing. We had no place of our own. Mind you, we have 2 kids. So, the Most High, in a week, and this is right during tax time, in a week time of us having nothing, in 1 week's time, after those 6 months, the Most High gave me a promotion. I didn't even tell you about my car broke down, got the car fixed, gave me promotion, got the car fixed, ended up getting a second car. We found a house. Even with our bad rental history, we got a house, a 3-bedroom house, paying $550 a month. All this happened within a week. The 2 cars, the job promotion, and the house. Tell me the Most High ain't good, man. I don't care what y'all say. When y'all jump out on faith, the Most High will do some things for you that you would never imagine. I didn't see all of this happening. And within a week, he flipped all of that around. Just because we were obedient and stepped out on faith and we did things according to the way he wanted us to do it. I'm telling y'all, when you line up with the will of the Most High, he will bless you beyond your... Oh my goodness, man. Y'all don't understand me. I don't think y'all hear me. The Most High is beautiful, man. And I can't stop thanking him. And even now, like I told y'all, even like now, we're still in the house and everything like that, but now, things have changed a little bit to the point where we don't know what's what no more. We're not, haven't lost faith or anything like that, but as far as the household, we don't know what's going to go on in our marriage because we're having marital problems right now. So we decided to step back, split up for a little while. And to be honest, I'm still depending on the Most High because we're trying to figure out who's going to be the one to, move out. Which most likely will be me. But looking at the fact that I'm the only income in my family, and my wife, I ain't gonna lie, my wife is she's bringing in income too because she started her own business and she's trying to and she's doing like point pickup for Walmart and stuff like that. But there's money coming in, so I'm not gonna say that we're not, we're making it financially, but to hold down 2 different homes, that's something that's going to be hard to do, especially with me being primary income. But still, all praises to the Most High, even through this tragedy. Even through the bad things that we go through in life, because I can still see his hand. Even through the bad things, there's so much more that can go wrong that has not gone wrong. This whole thing could have went so ugly, and the Most High is just keeping it together. But through all of this, what I'm coming to realize, I was the type, when everything happens that goes bad for me, I start to get down and feeling sorry for myself. I become the victim. But I never stop to think about why this stuff is happening. I'm going to tell y'all one of my things. This video, by the way, is called My Confessions and My Testimonies. I already gave y'all a testimony. I'm about to give y'all one of my confessions. One of my confessions is the fact that my wife probably wouldn't agree, but I put my wife on a pedestal. If she doesn't like something, then I'm automatically gonna stop liking it. If something's funny to her, it's gonna be funny to me. If she wants something to happen, I'm gonna try my best to make that happen. Because that's, I was the only boy in my family, and I grew up in a house full of women. And all my life I've been told, respect the woman, do this for a woman, do that for a woman, and everything. So to me, what I took from that is everything's about the woman. So it's hard for me to tell my wife no, because that's how I've been raised. So I always had to look out for a woman. I always had to make sure that she's taken care of. And along with that came me becoming a yes man to everything. Even if it's something I didn't like, yes, okay, we can do it. Even if I put up a fight with it, I ended up throwing it in the towel and say, whatever, we can do whatever you want to do. Because for one, I'm a peacemaker. I don't like confrontation. And if I feel like we gotta argue, like if I feel like we're arguing about something, to me, it's stupid to argue. I don't have the patience for arguing. So I'll shut down, I'll get quiet, and I'll just give in and let you have your way. But that's a bad spirit, and I'm learning that. And I'm trying to come up out of that. I'm praying to the Most High for that. But one of the reasons why my marriage is not working right now, because there's no order in my home. Anybody who knows me will tell you that my wife pretty much, I'm going to be honest with you, she pretty much wears the pants because I give in so much. And I let her, everything that goes wrong, or anytime we need to do something, I'm always like, okay, babe, so what you think we should do? And to be honest, when I started doing that, it wasn't for everything to be on her shoulders. It was just, I didn't want to do anything without coming to her first, letting her know, okay, babe, I think we should do this. Trying to communicate, be on the same page. I'm not going to make a decision without letting her know. So that's where that came from. But how it ended up being is that I let everything rest on her shoulders. The only thing I was doing was working. So everything is on her shoulders. I put her up on a pedestal. I wanted to please her more than I wanted to please the Most High. So anytime she got upset, now I'm upset because I see she's upset. If she was happy, I'm happy because I see she's happy. And normally these are the things that, they would say, well, that's what a husband's supposed to do when it comes to his wife. I understand that, but but I feel like that's a little too much. Because now it's to the point where I don't worship the Most High. I worship my wife. And that became a problem. And I wasn't seeing that until I came into the truth. Once I started accepting the things of the Most High, I'm able to look at myself now and look at where I'm wrong and why these things are happening to me. Why is my marriage failing right now? Now I get it. It's because the order is off. It's because I wasn't putting the Most High first. And because I was loving my wife more than I was loving the Most High. So if the Most High was speaking to me, telling me to do something, if my wife didn't agree, I'm not doing it. And that was the problem. But now I see better and I know better. So now that I know better, I'm going to do better. And I thank you, Most High, for showing me the things that you were showing me, because before I wasn't even on that. I didn't know nothing about that. And I love my wife to no end. But now I'm to the point where I know our marriage is failing and everything like that. And I know that the Most High is calling me. And while he's calling me, he wants me to choose. So how you want to have this? Are you going to continue to choose your wife over me? Or are you going to choose me over your wife? It's like he's giving me an ultimatum. Who will I choose? And I'm telling y'all right now, I'm choosing the Most High. I've chosen the Most High. And I love my wife dearly. But if we can't work under this fold, if she doesn't want to follow me through this, which, if that's the way she feels, I can't get mad at her, because the truth is, this isn't for everybody. And I'm not saying the Most High is just leaving her out, but again, it's not for everybody. He's only calling a few people. He's not calling everybody. He's only calling a few people. And I think the Most High that I've been one of them. I have boohoo cried outside of my job in my car for the Most High to show me him, to put me in the truth and set my spirit in the right path. And he's doing it, y'all. I've done that on numerous occasions, and he's doing it. You can't tell me I'm not in the truth. And it's come to the point now, like, I know I'm in the truth because I'm looking at the confirmation of everything and how he's showing me that I'm walking in the truth. Because even with things that I say, like, okay, for instance, my son, in the mornings when I'm taking him to school and after school when I'm bringing him home, I'm always pretty much preaching to him, you know, telling the things of the Most High, who we are according to the Bible. You know, things of our history and all that, and how we came here, how we got here and all that stuff. And I'm just teaching them things of the Most High, what to do, what not to do, how to read your Bible, how to precept and all that stuff. I'm teaching them all of that. And it's funny because even I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. I watch two people in particular, Big Judah and Elder Ahyah. Those two are the main two in particular I watch, but there's some other ones that I watch too. But why I say it's so funny is because even before I see a video and I'm talking to my son about something, and I turn around and I put a video on that I've never seen before, because Elder Ahyah and Big Judah go live a lot. So when I'm watching the video for them, it's usually live, and as we're watching it, what I just told my son, they come out and say the same exact thing, and my son has witnessed it. And I've showed him this. I said, this is how the Most High speaks to me. This is how he confirms things for me. Because I'll say it, and then I get confirmation from either Elder Ahyah or Big Judah, or the other videos that I watch, and then, not even that, I can be saying something or thinking something, and I'm just going back and forth in my head, and next thing you know, I look down at my phone, and my Bible app is open. And the funniest thing is, what I was just talking about, that verse is right there. The Most High done took me to that verse. This happened so many times in the last 4 months that it's not a coincidence. This happened so many times, and I'm telling you, the Most High moves, man. When he's speaking to you, he speaks to you. You gotta hear him. Before, I was always talking about, I don't know how to hear from the Most High. You shut up and listen. You'll hear him. Believe me. Stop fighting. You got that small voice in the back of your head. 9 times out of 10, that's the Holy Spirit talking to you. Turn down that loud music and listen. Get off Instagram. Get off Facebook for a while. Listen. Do some studying. Learn. Educate yourself in the knowledge of the Most High. Because if you reject his knowledge, he'll reject you. It's just that simple. So you need to be making sure y'all doing everything y'all can to make sure that y'all getting some type of revelation. Make sure y'all lining up with the will of the Most High. Let him speak to you. And I'm telling y'all, it's effortless when y'all do it. It's a beautiful thing, man. And like I said, with the things he's doing with me and he's doing with people around me, it's, man, you cannot tell me I'm not walking in the truth. I've never felt this before. Like I said, I've been a Christian for 32 years of my life. I finally came out of that. And for these last 4 months that I've been studying, doing research and all this stuff, my faith has gotten stronger. My spirit is weak. I'm sorry. My spirit is stronger than it's ever been. My spirit used to be weak, but now it's so strong. And I still have a long way to go. So just seeing what I have right now, and just looking at just looking at the time, like, I got so much more to go. Bro, this is a beautiful thing. In this 4 months that I've been doing this, you have people who's been in the truth for years. I'm just coming into this. And look how strong the Most High has made me already. He's even working through my son. My son, my son is like a little prophet, y'all. I'm not lying to y'all. This boy is so knowledgeable in the Bible, and he's book smart, and he's Bible smart. He's smart about prophecy and all that stuff. He even told me something that he realized while he was watching this TV show. He had a vision of that TV show and everything. If I can play it for y'all, because I actually recorded it on my phone, and I wish I could play it for y'all, but if I did, y'all wouldn't be able to hear it, because, yeah. But maybe I'll post it on Facebook or something like that so y'all can hear it, or I'll post it on YouTube. But it blows my mind how spiritual this boy is, and he's only 10 years old. And this boy sleeps with his Bible. He's always in his Bible, asking questions about the Bible, trying to get understanding. I never seen a kid do that on his own. I never had to push him to do none of that. He's always reading. Most High, I thank you so much, man. Y'all don't understand, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. My man, I feel rich. I feel wealthy, man. Thank you, Most High, man. You understand the things the Most High has set forth for you? If you would just obey him and just do what he's calling you to do. And I thank the Most High also for using people like Elder Ahyah and Big Judah. Man, under y'all teaching, man, and I don't just take y'all word for stuff, man. When y'all bring out information, I'm right there with y'all researching it. And it always comes to pass what y'all saying is right. So I thank the Most High for using y'all. Y'all don't know what a blessing y'all been in my life. And I think, oh my goodness, I thank the Most High for using y'all, man. And the people that, and even other people that the Most High is using. And I know he's using me as well. I know I'm one of them. I'm going to tell y'all something, like, I always try to figure out what my name would be in Hebrew, because I didn't know the Hebrew language and everything like that. But now I'm studying and trying to find out things in the Hebrew language, and now I even name that I go by now. I go by Ishwa, Na-Wan, Yasharahla. Ishwa means spiritual teacher. Na-Wan means continuation of, or seed of, or son of. And then Yasharahla means Israel. Do y'all see that connection? Spiritual teacher, son of Israel, or seed of Israel. Do y'all see that? Do y'all think I came across that on my own? The Most High is working in me. It's just that name itself. Yeah, when you first hear it, it sounds weird. Like, what the heck? Ishwa, Na-Wan, Yasharahla. Like, what are you talking about? Bruh, I did not come across this by myself. Man, he's doing some mighty things, and I know he got some stuff for me. And I'm just excited for it. I'm eager for it, man. I want it so bad. I'm itching just to get to it, man. But I thank the Most High. He's beautiful. He's wonderful. I love him, man. Oh my God, I never felt anything like this before. I'm falling in love, y'all. I done fell in love with the Most High for real. So when people tell me, I know the Lord, and I know Jesus, and I know all that, and that, I don't think you do. Because I have not seen the enthusiasm, even a little bit of enthusiasm that I have about it, man. I have not seen that excitement out of y'all. I haven't even heard a testimony or nothing from you. And then you tell me that you know the Lord, and if so, how? You still celebrate Christmas, Easter, Halloween, all that stuff. You still celebrating that stuff. I'm done with it. I threw that stuff in the trash. All praise to the Most High. See, when you come into the knowledge of knowing who you are, why fight it? You are children of the light. You hold the light. Look at who we are. Look at the things we've been through. There's no other people who's been through the things that we have been through. When you line up the things that the Bible says we've been through with our ancestors, and if you look at history that's been told and that's been written down, actually, like, this stuff is, all you gotta do is research it. But when you add them up, they come together, because that's, man, y'all not hearing me, man. All that stuff comes together, man. It all lines up. If we not the people, then the Israelites must not exist anymore. But y'all, I'm sorry to have to cut this video short, man. I wish I could stay on here for like 10 hours and talk to y'all if I could, but I had to get back in here. I'm already late coming back from lunch, so I know my assistant manager looking at me like, yo, we'll keep that, man. So, I appreciate y'all for listening. I'm taking the time out for those who actually took the time out to listen and watch this full video. I just wanted to give y'all, a little testimony and a little, confession and something like just to let y'all know how the Most High is moving, how he's working. He's doing so much in this world right now. Even when it comes to cleansing the world, when it comes to even with these viruses and stuff going around, Y'all don't think the Most High has a hand in all of that? He's doing his thing, man. And when y'all see the things of the Most High, y'all need to rejoice in it, because know that our restoration is here, man. It's coming. He already said when the Book of More come out in these last days, that's when he's gonna start gathering Israel. And if he's not doing it, I'm not here talking to y'all right now. But let me stop, because the more I talk, the more I'm gonna, I'm not gonna stop. So after I have to will myself to stop talking. So y'all, if y'all like what y'all heard, man, if y'all y'all vibe with me, just like and subscribe, follow me, man, and post your comments down in the comment section. Just let me know what y'all think, man. Just put down your testimonies and all. Let me know what the Most High has been doing in your life. I wish y'all nothing but the best, man. For those of y'all who's on the fence about the truth, I can vouch for you. I can vouch and tell you, this is where it's at, man. The Most High is, there's no words to describe. Y'all need to come, y'all need to get down with it. I'm telling y'all, the truth is here. So with that, I'm going to say peace, love, shalom, everybody. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed, man. Shalom.